My name is Georgia Bradshaw, and I am a pre-service teacher completing my first year of my Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood and Primary at ACU on the Blacktown campus. Today, I will be delving into my educational history, how my approach to and motivation to teaching have been affected by my academic history, and some insights and ideas that I've come across in the readings from modules 1 to 3. My educational history began as I attended Blackheath Public School from kindergarten to year 6 and St Columbus Catholic College in Springwood from year 7 to 12. Throughout both schools, I was able to create many relationships with friends, peers, and teachers that I still treasure to this day. I remember my first teacher in kindergarten, Mrs. Holmes, who always put so much energy and effort into teaching us, even though we were only in kindergarten. She spent time getting to know us over the years, and throughout primary and my early high school years, she always came over to ask how I was doing, how was school, and she was just a really lovely lady. She was one of my first influences to become a teacher, and when I look back at who inspired me to teach, I see her as one of the 3 excellent teachers I've been taught by. I also remember my English teacher for years 11 and 12, Miss Ellis, who always inspired me to keep going when I was burnt out and struggling to continue. Both of these important teachers in my life inspired me to go into teaching to be a teacher who cares deeply about the students, helping to educate, inspire, and transform the lives of a classroom of kids. I've always loved the idea of teaching and providing kids with the literacy and numeracy skills they need, as well as interpersonal skills like sharing, patience, and relationship building. Looking back at my learning journey, I remember the smiles the teachers gave the students when they got a good mark on a test or assignment or understood something that had taken a while to get. That happiness is what I want to achieve with my own students, providing them with the skills and knowledge they need to do the best they can, and also create a space that they enjoy going to each day to learn something new. Through my learning journey, I believe that all students need to be treated as individuals with access to resources to help them learn and develop if they so require it. All the students are different, and I want to give them the resources they need to have the same opportunities as others throughout their learning journey. I want to create a learning environment where students feel safe in putting up their hands to ask a question, as well as answering a question without feeling embarrassed about the answer, right or wrong. I want the students I teach to experience success, become confident in themselves, and freely express their creativity. Having had my positive and inspiring role models throughout my academic journey, they've inspired my motivation to educate, inspire, and transform the lives of my future students. I want to be a teacher who contributes to the learning of the students, and I want to be a teacher who they remember for putting in much care and enthusiasm, and be remembered for what I taught when they go throughout their lives. The article Aims of Education by Nell Noddings resonates with me in quite a few insightful ways. My parents have always told me and my siblings that whatever choices we make, they just want us to be happy. I want to bring happiness into my classroom by teaching my students how to build their strengths and passions in their learning, whether it be in academics or a more creative or sporty side of education, in order to boost their self-confidence. The teacher does not write on inanimate material, but on the very spirits of human beings. I really like this quote from the Congregation of the Catholic Education, as it talks about how a teacher is an integral part of everyone's life as they help with the learning and development of each student. Noddings expresses the idea that the true aim of education is happiness. I agree that without happiness, an individual won't be able to flourish and will be unhappy with their result in life. Noddings comments that happiness is not the only aim of either education or life, but is a central aim, which explains how education today is more focused on the economic and social aspects, like grades and numbers, than happiness. Throughout my schooling, my teachers have supported me in choosing subjects that made me happy and made me enjoy being at school. Noddings refers to 4 different theorists who expressed their opinions about education. One that really stuck with me was John Dewey, who believed that students should learn based on interest to reach happiness, as education should be dynamic and flexible. When I was reading Gert Biest's article, Philosophy of Education for the Public Good, I saw a further connection to Noddings' reflection on Dewey and how students don't flourish and stay on the same path as life as everyone else when they aren't given the chances to do what they are really skilled at. Noddings further states that happiness and education are intimately related. Happiness should be an aim of education, and a good education should contribute significantly to personal and collective happiness. I want to be a teacher who inspires happiness in my classroom and some place where kids enjoy coming to school every day. Thanks for watching.